What's going on, guys? So today on this Shoki Quickie, we're going to take a look at something new from the Hasbro Lightning Collection. You know, Power Rangers, those things. And it is the Putty 2-pack. Actually, I just said Putty Patrollers, because actually I kind of forgot that's what they're called. I have no putties. I have not had any before. And the only way we could get them prior to this was with the Green Ranger, you know, Spirit, whatever, 2-pack. And most people bought those from GameStop and then sold the Green Ranger separately just so they could get like a buttload of putties. And now we can just buy them. Now what's interesting is like each putty is like, I think, slightly different. I do know they come with different hand weapons, like, you know, one's more of a sword, one's more of a punching rock, and this comes with some interesting effects as well. And at least from one report, we do have an individual putty coming later. We don't have any super putties just yet. So, but just looking at the box, you know, we've got some very Lightning Collection artwork, some images of it up there. It's kind of cool that it's a 2-pack, but you don't see in it. It's not like a premium pack either, like the Psycho Rangers. The box is still over there. Ages 4+. Hey, I'm right in the middle of that. Oh, look at that. You got on that side. Yeah, whatever weird noise I made. Okay, and so my knife is, I think, still in the other room from the In the Kitchen video. Oh, I need to edit that. Irony. So, YouTube time travel, I'm filming the opening of this before editing the video in which I revealed I got it. Funny that way. Same stupid normal warning dealy. Ooh. So it's funny, they include like the stuff on the inside, like with lightning bolts and whatnot, but you can't see on the inside, so it doesn't matter. Throw that away. Okay, so the weapons are... Okay, so the weapons replace their hands. So you see them there. Wow, that blast effect is huge. It reminds me of a star-nosed mole. I believe is what that's called. When we look at it up close, it'd be cool. Not gonna lie, this definitely gives me some nostalgia feels. And I was expecting some Ranger body involvement, but it doesn't appear to be so. And they do come with swappable hands. Neat. And yeah, they do. Okay, so they do have individual chest paint. That's cool. It does just look like a dude wearing a terrible mask. So, either way, let's take a closer look at it. Looks like this one's got an issue with his calf leg. Calf leg? It's been a long day. Oh well. Buddies, attack! Alright, so here we go. We got the Putty Patrollers out here. Very interesting. I'm not gonna lie, it's been like more than a week since I actually did this. So, it feels like I haven't reviewed things. So, let's pull out accessories. Ew, that's the most significant one of these things. My eyeballs hurt. Right now, I've been staring at Gunpla builds. So now I'm gonna do these. What? Okay. Alright, so one more. Got one more thingy down here. Cool. There we go. Alright, plastic birthing ceremony time. It's your plastic birthday. Oh, come on. Come on, right putty, let's go. Ah! Well, that's unfortunate. But are you gonna have the same problem, left putty? Because it's your birthday too. Congratulations, it's twins. Wow. I got too much stuff on the other side of the room, or I would have thrown it. Okay, so we got a couple putties, one of which is, well, having a bad day. So, all right, let's look at accessories and stuff. Okay, so we have an assortment of their hands. slash weapons. So we have a right hand, which presumably is the same on both, just, you know, moderately, probably washed ever so slightly different. And they are actually holding hands, so they could probably hold weapons if they were ever given weapons. Or, well, holding weapons, I should say, because otherwise they totally go full on Edward Alf, or said Edward Alphonse, Edward Elric here. So you get the full blade hand. I love that you get the idea that it is a molded hand that becomes part of the weapon. That's kind of cool. And there's, well, the gaping. Anyways, and you get the bowling ball of doom here. You can see they're also totally stuck in there. It actually kind of has bowling ball vibes. That's really, really funny. So let's see how they go on the figures. Okay, so apparently, I don't know about the left arm, but at least the right arm, they're probably the same. It does have a very, yeah. So you can just plug it on, apparently. That came off so easily out of the package. Okay, so it just plugs on there. So that's just if you wanted normal hands. And it comes off fairly easy, so that's not bad. There we go. And I think they're molded in such a way that they probably wouldn't matter which way you go with it. Actually, what's funny is this is a left hand. Look, that's where the thumb is. So this is in fact a left-handed weapon arm putty thing. So let's see. Oh yeah, left arm does the same thing. It feels, I'm not gonna lie, that feels like taking off a marker cap, like a significant marker cap. That's weird. So there's that. And the bowling ball hand fits on just like that, like we saw in the opening footage. This one must have like just a little bit less of a ridge, or maybe this does, because that doesn't suck on, so to speak. There was no good way to say that, I'm sorry. Okay, and we get the two different effect parts. This one is the strangest one. Like I said, it looks like a star-nosed mole, or I think is what it's called. And definitely like a big kind of vest that you can put on the putty. And then you have the orange starfish, cuttlefish. I know it's not a cuttlefish. The word's eventually going to come to me. Sea urchin. There we go. And it looks like that's going to fit on the tip of the sword. So let's see how these apply. Okay, so the chest effect just wraps around like Starro in a way, and just or whatever sound they made. It sounded like turkeys or something. Hi. And then with the other one, this appears to just stick on the tip. Like, I have an idea. The effects that go at the tip of a weapon are really strange. Like, some of them don't make sense. This is one of them, because that doesn't look like anything important in any way, shape, or form. So I'm just probably not going to use that. So that is what it is. Okay, so for the putties themselves, you can see that they actually do apply a different, like, stripe pattern to the chest, which is interesting, and they are, it's definitely painted. I was gonna say, it looks like tampoed, but I don't know. So, I wonder if it's just the same shapes applied differently? No, not exactly. They're different in general. Oh, I gotta raise the camera. Oh, hey. Okay, so we'll look at left putty here. Come on, straighten out your arm, buddy. Buddy putty. Buddy putty? David putty? Hey, Elaine. That was terrible. Okay. So, they're molded in the light gray color here. We've got some very nicely red painted eyes, black painted mouth. It would have been good to have a wash over this, because there's a nice heavy wash over the stones of the arms, at least on that side. This one, I wonder... no, there's no real balance. This one just had a bad day. It's a thing. I might be able to do it with like Gundam markers or something like that, but like there's so much texture going on in that face, like scales or whatever you want to call it. And then like it's so smooth here on the chest, and then little wrinkles of the arms. I mean, it does look like dudes in suits, which is kind of cool, if I'm honest. The head should be on a ball joint with a disc hinge, just like everybody else. The same kind of body as the Rangers. So we get the really ridiculous Butterfly joints there. Kind of stiff disc hinge shoulders, bicep rotations, really stiff double jointed elbow. And I just realized how open the left hand is. Look at that. He's like, I'm gonna grab you. I'm gonna grab you because I'm putty. I'm gonna grab you. That's creepy. I'm sorry. Due to the way the hands come off, of course, there's rotation there, and then all the other things. There's soft rubber, or soft plastic, I should say. This one does look like it should hold something, but they didn't have holding weapons, so it is what it is. Same kind of torso joint here, and once again, I believe this particular joint is completely useless. Just makes it longer for no reason, though this does look slightly better than the actual Rangers. Oh, the belt is movable. That's nice. I'm trying to find the right balance. You got the weird star logo on the belt with the wash in there, or just paint, however that did that. Same T-mounted ball joints and hips. He can do decent Jean-Claude and a good chorus line, and use that double jointed knee to come back and be like, ah. Okay, and we do get calf rotation. This, it almost feels like the feet should come off. And same type of feet that the Rangers have. In fact, those are the same Ranger boots. Same thing that all the Rangers so far have. That's actually kind of funny. Not gonna lie, it's a little funny. Okay, so obviously, there's not going to be any difference between them. Now, if you got the original putty with the Green Ranger, he probably had different stripes. I don't remember what type of hand he had, or if he had a separate weapon entirely. But either way, also, cool, good news. This is now coming. Hopefully I found the image of it. The Z putty, or the Z putty, or the Super putty, depending on how you want to look at it, is now coming out. So I'm going to have to get those. It's really strange. It's coming as a 1-pack. Because. So let's look at putty versus a Ranger. Like that. So we bring out our good old Jason, who's about to strike him down dead. How many putties died in the service of Rita Repulsa? Probably a lot, if I had to guess. Speaking of, there's our Empress of Evil, who, as I called it before, is having problem standing. Also, I had to switch, just an update on the figure, I had to switch this hand out to the staff holding hand because this one has expanded to the point that it's not really holding the staff very well. Also, I have not repainted the staff. I know this is supposed to be a comparison thing. I'm just updating you on it as we go. So, they're actually taller than she is, which is something I probably never considered. But that's pretty cool. And for good measure, there's Wally. Because we love our Wally. Alright, so as it goes, I'm glad to have some putties. These are literally the first putties I've ever had in my entire life. And growing up, you knew, well, frankly, they were not really a threat. They were really annoying. They were more of a threat when the Rangers were definitely in, civilian form. So that sucked. But frankly, once they morphed, the putties were nothing. Even these so-called Super or Z putties weren't really anything. Oh, let's see. Hold on. Let's really arm this guy up. No pun intended. Actually, pun really very much intended. So we got Bowling Putty, who's also ready to slash. Man, that elbow is really strong. See, look, he's really ready to... He's ready to Big Lebowski this mofo right down the middle. Be the ball. That's right. Actually, that's kind of neat. I don't know if there's any other things. If there's any other, like, hand parts that they technically would have had. Like, maybe another club or something like that. But, I mean, they're neat to have. It's definitely a 2-pack that's worth it, especially for the cost. If you care at all about the effect part, I'm sure this will strap on to virtually any Ranger, anything like that. So just, if you really need to have a good fight scene going, by all means. You got a explosion happening there. That's a bigger explosion damage than any weapons probably could pull off. But it is what it is. So guys, give me a big old thumbs up. Check out the rest of the Lightning Collection playlist. And yeah, go look at the Zeos that we looked at before. And then if you need to go back and look at other stuff like that, by all means, I don't care. But I will catch you guys on the next review. And remember, as always, to keep on puttying. That's stupid. I know. By the way, I'm calling him David.